I'm really excited to be part of this book panel. My name is Aseema Sinha. I teach at Claremont McKenna College in the USA. So let me share a few ideas and contributions of this book. It's a very powerful and useful book that is synoptic about Indian foreign policy and also productive. A few words about the book's importance. The book really focuses on this notion of statecraft as rooted in interests, values, perceptions, and personalities across Indian history. It is embedded in a two-level framework, offering thus an analytical way of understanding Indian foreign policy. It combines chronological analysis of India's prominent relationship and diverse multilateral engagements, which is quite a unique contribution, because most analysts do either regional analysis or chronological analysis, and they don't combine both together. It can serve both as a textbook by giving basic facts, but in a larger analytical framework, and looks at the interplay of domestic and international factors. So let me say a few words about recent shift in India's action. Indian foreign policy has seen a very interesting set of shifts. It's become more inward-oriented and protectionist, but also activist, in that the government is quite active vis-a-vis different regional arenas and different issue areas. India has become part of the Quad, so it is pro-West, but it is retaining its strategic autonomy, which was evident in how it approached the Russia-Ukraine war. India's actions in the India-Middle East-Europe corridor also gives us a sense of how it is is definitely part of a Western alliance. So India has pivoted to a more decisive counterbalancing strategy towards China using diplomatic, economic, and technological tools, and is very much part of a Western alliance. It's also important to note that Indian foreign policy has domestic effects in affecting GDP and even electoral campaigns. So how should we understand this recent shift? One way to do so is to look at the nature of the emerging world order, or to do a more conscious understanding of it. In my view, the world order consists of deglobalization, which is in line with the protectionist ideas and forces. US-China competition, which was evident in a specific India-China war in 2020. Parallel orders, which are both liberal and illiberal, one US-led and the other China-led. And then the world order is issue-specific, as in, for trade, there are different elements and alliances. Security alliances are different flavors and nuclear order. So one has to look at each specific global order. Now, overarching all these developments is what I would call economic security nexus. And what I mean is that almost every country is using economic tools for security ends. This is evident in how President Biden evolved the industrial policy, but elements of the industrial policy were aimed against China, and the administration used technological policies and economic policies to delay China's consolidation of power in the international system. So this is in line with my recent work, which overlaps with this excellent book. My recent work combines the focus on domestic imperatives, but also focuses on the nature of the international system. So we need to develop, scholars of India need to develop a theory and understanding of the global system.